Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And the warehouse tour continues. Right. Over 1 million items, I believe.
Absolutely.
And this is part number 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Might be 7 now.
Might be some part over here.
Yeah, we lost track. It's every square footage, 1,000 square feet were another one. But this area, we did the loft last time, so we're stepping down from the loft. This shelving units we just put in because of the acquisition of the 30,000 DVDs. We had to find a place to put them, so we got these listed. We're listing more as we speak, and we're going all the way down this aisle with new shelving. And we saved a lot of money this time. Without buying wood, we're buying these cages, these metal cages that they're sitting on. They cost wholesale, a deal, $20 per. Usually you need 2 per. This is a long one, but it's half the price of the wood and all the labor involved. So we kind of smartened up a bit and got some of these suckers in.
So they kind of stick over and holds the weight?
Yep, absolutely, yep.
And if you look over here too as well, 4,000 pounds maximum capacity, and these weigh nothing.
They're very light, yeah.
Weigh nothing
whatsoever.
We're
way underweight, for sure.
How much does a box of magazines weigh?
50, 60 pounds on average.
So 50 pounds. And how many boxes is this holding? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18? People love when I count.
Yeah.
21, 42, so you got... Well, you got 60 because there's
80,
there's nothing
80
on the bottom.
80, 90, yeah.
There's no, there's nothing on the bottom. So you got 90 boxes. So actually, this would not, you could not stack magazines at this over here, because that would be 4,500 pounds.
Right. Yeah. Well, between the beam and that, yeah. Yep. These are light load level ones. They cost a little less than the bigger, more steady ones. They have like 6,000, 8,000 pounds. I think they hold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but that is something other you need to think about. I know we've talked before in videos about trucks, about how when you have the truck on a big deal, you need to watch the weight as well. You have to distribute the load properly.
That's tough, yeah.
You also have to distribute the load properly on this. This is a different kind of weight. This is where it's just sitting there day after day after day in the same spot type deal, that kind of weight.
Sure.
So it's something rather different to think about, but a lot of people probably don't think about that when they're doing things. And now I see you've got a ladder over here?
Yep, well, we purchased these through Zoro, Z-O-R-O, and
we are not sponsored by them, but we are willing to be.
These are cheaper than I found anywhere. This is a little narrower one, but you could buy some, they're a little wider. They're $500 to $600 with shipping included, free shipping. On eBay, you're talking $1,000 to $5,000 plus shipping. So definitely, if you're looking for stuff like this, Zoro is the way to go.
And so the nice thing about these over here is you can get up and these things just kind of move around over here like this. And then Mr. Magazine was telling me before the show, there's some way or other that you can lock them into place when
once you step on it, they lock in, so they're not going to move on you as you're climbing up the ladder.
Right. So it's got that safety feature on there as well. And the other nice thing I noticed up there at the top, they've got a little chain up there, kind of to keep you back so you don't lean over too far and fall, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, as we go further down here, so this is an old school ladder. We don't use it very often. It's a beast, but it is 16 feet high, and if anyone comes in to do work on the lighting or the electricals or the sprinkler, this will save me money and not have to rent one of those scissor lifts.
Well, the other thing too, and it was a question I was going to ask, if you take a look over here at the top of this ladder, and you take a look at where you have your top boxes, you cannot get to those safely using this ladder.
Yep.
So you've got this backup ladder, the large ladder, that you can actually get to the top shelf. Now, hopefully you don't need to get up there very often because this is a beast to move around.
Correct.
But at least people can safely get to the top shelf.
Yep, absolutely.
It looks like you might have a little room to grow over here.
Yeah, we do. We have some DVD growth here. We're going to get rid of these end caps though, and we're going to put them on the back side of the DVD shelving, so we got bigger aisles to move the ladders down.
You definitely would have to do that because there's no way to get
we
up there.
need 3 to 4 foot clearance, which we don't have at this point. These are from the VHS acquisition. We're using these right now until we consolidate. We got to make room and shrink everything down to get these onto the shelves where they belong. But in the meantime, we got some growth here for that. And then obviously through here, when we have team bonding, we'll play a little baseball in the batting cage for the team, or my son, whenever they're available.
And I think in one of our very, very early videos, you'll see my pitching and hitting prowess. Don't know the name of the video offhand, but was it the first warehouse tour?
It could have been.
May have been the first warehouse tour, which is a real early video of ours as well. Do check it out. It's a lot of fun, and oddly, none of the major league teams have checked it out yet.
No.
So.
And then again, this is what the cages look like.
Oh, nice.
You need 2 per, but it still costs $40. Where if you bought the wood, it would cost $60. The 2x4s would cost another $15, and the labor and all that time. So it's probably around half price.
Half price. Now, how do these go? They just
slide right on top. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're nice and easy to move. And that's very nice.
So
very nice on that.
Yeah, very good. And let's see as we keep coming down further.
So a lot of stuff, and it looks like.
And we keep extra wood on, on hand just in case certain things don't fit. We can cut them this way. We're doing a project where we're adding a top shelf to another shelving unit, and we can only do that with wood, so we got to cut it down.
Yep, and then it looks like you've got
some extra beams that we're gonna by the loft. We're putting beams up top there, so we can have like a nice long table on top of the loft, so we can do some sorting.
Yep, and we've showed it in the past as well, but. They're around the corner. We still have the bat horse.
That's
he's
for
still
sale,
there.
Yeah, it's for sale on eBay if anyone's interested.
That's very. Will you ride it to them?
No.
All righty. So that's a nice little run through this area over here. It's just amazing. It just goes on and on as far as me, but also the size of the warehouse.
True.
And do hit the like button if you could. Do comment down below if you have any tips or if you have any questions about anything over here. We're trying to be very, very open in these videos about best practices we found. Yeah. And a perfect example of that is in the past, you would have always used this wood.
Right. Yeah.
Now you're using that and cutting your costs down on that, yet there doesn't seem to be any change in effectiveness.
Well, and these uprights, these blue uprights, we're getting a little lower now because they were too high before, and this one's more narrow. So the green ones are 42 inches, the blue ones are 36. So it gives us extra aisle clearance too, and there's less waste in between each side.
Right. So it may not seem like a lot, 6 inches difference. But if you add it across, how many rows do you have here? Any idea?
I think 7 or 8.
7 or 8. So that's 4 extra feet overall that you can end up by using the smaller ones.
Yep.
And unfortunately, at this point, Mr. Magazine is not in the position where he can disassemble, sell all of these, reassemble just to save 4 feet. That's not worth it.
No.
But let's say that Mr. Magazine were to find a different warehouse, a second warehouse, or you out there are looking. If you go in from the start using that, it'll end up being 4 extra feet, which may not seem like a lot, but it really is a lot when everything goes on. 4 extra feet of storage across. Exactly. How long is this warehouse?
Oh, geez, I don't even know that you're talking. I couldn't even begin. I don't know.
Oh, well,
it's 20,000 square feet. That's
so I'll count it out at some point. 1, 2, 3. So we'll end up figuring that out as well. But again, in a whole warehouse like this over here, if you're talking 4 extra feet for the entire length, that's quite a bit of extra room.
We never thought we would need that room and grow this fast in 3 years. So now we're looking back and like that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but.
Yep, and so hopefully you watching this, if you are moving into a warehouse, some of these tips here will help you. So from the start, you're doing things the right way. Yeah. Let us make the mistakes so you don't have to. So do hit the like button, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.